start Shavasana. So when you're ready, bring yourself to a laying down position, feet nice and wide, arms resting to the side of the body, palms facing up usually. However, as we want to go for that grounding, earthing element, we are going to pop palms facing down if that feels okay for you. If it feels too bizarre, then feel free to turn them up instead. Adjust as you would normally. Fidget, wriggle, jiggle. And then a big breath in and just blow that breath away. Maybe fidget. Move the ankles, the hands and the feet a little bit. Okay, you might want to turn palms up. Mine are naturally just starting to turn that way. It feels too weird. And then I'll just leave you a few moments just to come in to your breath. I'm pretty sure you can't hear that, but I'm going to turn the heaters off anyway. So just finding that space, the breath. Let the jaw relax. The tongue. Even the teeth. And then it will soften. Engage in your full belly breath. Now I know I have said before that Ujjayi isn't ideal for practicing all of the time, and I promise I am going to do a class about that, but for now, if you're happy to engage in Ujjayi, bring that Ujjayi breath in now, because that is going to help you feel a lot more grounded during your practice and afterwards as well. It's a really, really grounding pranayama. So I'll just give you a few moments to activate the Ujjayi if you want to. If you don't, absolutely fine. Notice the breath, how it moves through your body. How it touches so much of the body. Set any intentions. And then when you're ready, point the toes and just sweep the arms up from the side body to above the crown of their head. Toes are pointed, extending through the fingertips. Nice engaged breaths, maybe allowing the back body to settle down onto the mat if it feels particularly raised as the arms reach overhead. And then you're going to inhale and reach the arms and the legs up simultaneously. You're going to pause there, flexing through the feet. As you exhale, take the left leg down and the right arm. So you're not touching them down to the mat, they're just hovering. Inhale up, right leg, left arm. And then you're going to pull the knees into the chest, take the nose up towards the knees. Head and the shoulders back down. Soles of the feet to the mat, right ankle over left thigh as you pull the left thigh into the body. Keep shoulders relaxed, back body nice and grounded. And the more you hug the left thigh in, the deeper the stretch on that right hip. You know all the options, but I'm going to tell you them anyway. You can keep the left knee bent, you can extend the left leg and press through the heel. You can adjust the position of your right ankle. If you bring it up higher, then it's going to have a deeper sensation. Lower, slightly softer. Although this can feel pretty intense, it does, I definitely feel it here anyway. Then you're going to pop that left foot down onto the mat, arms out wide, exhaling, knees to the right, head to the left. Breathe into that whole left side of the body. Inhale back up, cross the right leg all the way over the left for reclined Gomukhasana, knees hugging into the chest. You can take hands to the ankles or the feet if you want to deepen the sensation. So as well as drawing the thighs in, you pull the feet out in the opposite direction. Couple more breaths. Keep the tailbone pressing down. You'll lose sensation if you let it lift and pull the knees in. So keep that tailbone working. Then we're going to do this in reverse. So uncross, recross left leg over right and hug thighs into the chest, or go for feet and ankles again. So keep mindful of the connection you have between you and the ground. Always be mindful of that connection, even when you're not in practice. That's one way that you can ground when you're not practicing yoga. Pay attention to your feet touching the earth from heel to foot. You'll notice a lot about the way you walk if you start paying attention to that as well. And then popping that right foot to the mat, left ankle over the right thigh, arms wide, exhale, knees to the left, head rolls to the right. This time breathing in this whole right side of the body. Inhale, come to center, recline pigeon, right thigh hugs in towards the chest. Now if you notice, I'm exaggerating it a little bit, as you pull or go for that reach through, what might happen is this might happen to your head, chin might start to lift. And if it does, we're just putting tension into the shoulders, into the neck. So what you want to do is maybe release the back of the thigh and hold outside edges instead. Tip the chin towards the chest, lengthen through the spine and the back of the neck, and then the shoulders should resettle. And you should feel a lot more grounding in the posture rather than that kind of action. Last breath or two. And then you can release, hug both thighs into the chest and take a happy baby. Holding the outside edges of the feet, the big toes or the ankles or the shins. Same again, watch that chin lift in. Tuck it down a little bit, shoulders melt down, knees melt down, tailbone works down. Another breath, and then we're going to rock into Baddha Konasana. So you can release the feet as you rock up and down. Don't have to. And then rocking all the way up, feet together, knees wide, folding chest forward towards your feet. Take hold of the big toes, lean back, and you can hover here. You can start to straighten the legs, keep bending them, or take it into Navasana. Shoulders back. Sorry, not take it into Navasana. This is still Navasana. 3, 2, 1. Legs out wide and folding forwards for 5. 1. Adjust the flesh if you need to. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lifting up, legs back together, hugging the knees in, leaning back so we can rock back, and then rocking forward, hands to mat, into Chaturanga. 3, 2, 1, up to your plank. Hips high into your down dog. Work the legs out. Or not. Take the time you need, and I've said it before, but I don't think, for me anyway, anything is more grounding than that first downward dog. The way that your hands just come into the mat, where you start to press the weight down, make any adjustments. It's just like a bit of a, for me, if that makes sense. Then from here, you're going to step your feet in together, bend your knees, and just roll your hips over to the right. Back up, over to the left. And back up into that downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the right leg. Exhale, step right foot forwards, warrior 1. Left heel down, pressing down, inhaling to rise up. Soft in the shoulders, strong in your gaze. And then you're going to step your left foot as wide as the mat and exhale halfway into Malasana. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Right foot steps back. She says as she nearly stacks it into warrior 1. Really anchoring through your back foot, and the whole back leg is working in that warrior 1. Then you're going to take the hands down to the feet now. Step left foot into plank, Chaturanga, Cobra. Exhale, Cobra back down. A few more rounds of Cobra. Last one. As you lower down, you're going to release the hands to the side of the body, lift the chest and the thighs into your Shalabhasana. Nice long neck, gazing out ahead of you. Keep lifting, keep finding space, keep finding room, keep lengthening the breath. Hands to the mat, back into plank. Press into your left hand. You're going to take side plank on your left, extending through the fingertips, really pressing the mat away from you with that left hand. Right leg is going to lift. Step it to the top of the mat. Pause in this twisted lunge. And then exhale, bring that left knee down. Right hand is going to reach back for the foot if you want to. Or you can bring that right hand to the inside of the thigh and just gently pressing that leg out, lifting through the chest. We're going to take this into Skandasana. So we're going to lift the left knee, right hand to the mat, and you're going to swivel on the balls of the feet, lifting that left sole of the foot, left leg nice and long into Skandasana. I've just noticed my jumper's on back to front. Professional as always. Couldn't go letting the side down even in my videos. And then you're going to swing back around into a lizard lunge. Pause it there. 3, 2, 1. Left foot steps to the top of the mat. Inhale up. Exhale either halfway or maybe 3/4 of the way into Malasana now. 3, 2, 1. Hands to ground, hop, step or jump back to plank. Hold it there. Chaturanga, up dog. Back into down dog. Then you're going to bring the weight forward. Press into your right hand, left leg, left arm lifts into side plank. Left leg is going to lift. And then you're going to step that left foot forwards. Remain in your twisted lunge. Big breath in, find space. Exhale, right knee down, reaching back with that back arm for the foot. Or bringing the hand to the inner thigh once again. Lifting tall through the chest. Watch this right shoulder. I mean, you could hold it like this, nothing terrible will happen, but just try not to get into these habits. Press away, find space. Then ready to take it to Skandasana, release the foot if you have it, hands to the inside of the left foot, lifting the right knee, swiveling on the balls at the feet, right leg long into Skandasana. Ready to take it back, hands to the mat, swiveling around, lizard lunge, heart forward and up. Step the right foot to the top of the mat, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press through the feet, inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold, palms underneath the balls of the feet. Shoulders, draw them back. Releasing the feet. Inhale to rise up, pressing into the tiptoes, reaching up through the fingertips. Exhale, lowering the heels down. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Turn the left toes in so you've got a nice parallel foot or slightly turned in at the toes. Inhale, reach it up. Then I want you to draw circles with these arms. Take them over to the right, all the way to the mat, to the left, up and over. Do about 2 in one direction, and then 2 in the other. Then we're going to lift tall. We're going to lean back, cactus the arms. Exhale, hands to the mat or the big toes, bending at the elbows, tucking in. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the mat. Bend into the right knee, left leg long, Skandasana. Option to bind now, bringing that right elbow in front to the right knee. Left arm is going to come up and behind. Then lift the chest. Soften down through that inner left thigh. So you don't have to take the bind if you don't want to. If it takes more space away, don't take the bind. Then release, hands to center, back into wide leg forward fold. This time walking the hands underneath the body, palms pressing down. Crown of the head is hovering, back is nice and long along with the neck. Walk the hands forward, bend into the left knee, right leg long, Skandasana. You can twist or you can bind once again, bringing that left arm, wait, maybe I can't do it on this side. Left elbow, so reach the arm out in front, turn the palm away, bend the elbow in front of the knee or the shin and wrap it around to the back of the thigh. And then the right hand comes behind the back, lifting through the chest. Oh, I don't know if I can maintain it here. A couple more breaths. So part of self-study is truthfulness, being truthful to yourself, being honest with yourself. Is this posture for me? Not really. Then we're going to release, hands to the mat, inhale back into wide leg forward fold, inhale halfway lift, exhale to fold, inhale rising all the way up, lifting tall through the chest, pressing through the feet, exhale bowing down. Inhale, rising. Exhale to fold. And again. Now as you exhale, turn your right toes out. Warrior two. Pause, realign, soften and melt into your foundation. Keep lengthening. Inhale, reach up, bend comes out of the right knee, toes turn in. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Inhale, up. Left toes turn out. Warrior two. Pausing, realigning. So notice how when you first come in, sometimes everything sinks forward. Then you've got your chance to realign and make sure you're content. Inhale, reaching up, toes turn in. Wide leg forward fold, hands to the big toes. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the waist, inhale to rise. Right toes turn out, warrior two. Warrior two to Trikonasana. So you can press into your block. It actually feels quite nice to press down. So if you're sort of floating, definitely grab a block or even your water bottle. Just by the action of pressing in while reaching up just makes such a difference. Then inhale, reverse warrior. Lift tall through the chest. Try not to collapse into this side of the body. Straightening through the right leg. Right toes turn in. Wide leg forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Left toes turn out. Warrior two. Realign if necessary. Trikonasana. Inner thighs, hug them in, ankles, hug them in towards one another. Inhale, coming up. Turn the left toes in, last wide leg forward, fold, bending at the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up. Now you're going to turn the toes out. Then you're going to take the splits. You're not. You can if you want to. We're going to just gracefully come down to the bottom. So if you want to, take the heels out and pretend like you're going to do the splits. And then when you go as far as you can, you're going to gracefully park your bottom down. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Prop up the hips if you need to, or if you remember, you can always pop one foot to the inside of the thigh and do half and half variation. Inhale to lift up. Bring the legs out in front of you. Bend the right knee. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, twist. Left elbow to the outside of your right thigh, right hand behind you. We're going to release out. Now you can either bring the foot to the inner thigh and fold forwards, or you can bind. So you can pull this right heel in a little bit more, reach up through the right arm. So we're going to take the more open variation of the bind. You can take a twist variation where you reach the left arm around the front, but as you can see, I'm nowhere near demoing that for you. Feel free to YouTube it though. Lifting up, reaching forwards as if you're going to grab this left foot, turn the palm away like you did with the other bind. Bend at the elbow, imagine you're trying to grab a bit of your thigh. Why not? Left arm is going to reach back behind. Then once you have it, don't just go, oh, and collapse. Try and maintain the posture. Lifting tall, pressing through the big toe, left leg long and working. Slowly releasing, right leg long. Bending into the left knee, twist first. Inhale to reach up, exhale to twist. Last breath and then release. Either putting that left leg in for the bind again, or you can go foot to inner thigh and fold forwards instead. Inhale, lifting up. Feet together, knees wide, Baddha Konasana. Inhale, lift up, grab a hold of the toes, lean back, Navasana. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, lift up, keep that leg position and just float from some side bends. And then lifting tall, crossing the legs over. Inhale, reaching up, pull the hands to the heart center. And then you're going to take your hands into Chin Mudra. This one, palms facing down, shoulders relaxed, muscles in the face nice and soft. Inhale now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue that pace on your own just for a few moments. Drop the retention, inhale for 6, exhale for 8. Now just gradually allow that breath to soften. Maybe noticing the breath as it transitions from one to the other. But what I want you to notice is yourself. How are you feeling? Take a moment of gratitude for yourself. Release your Chin Mudra Notice any sensations that you perhaps experienced in the hands. Don't worry if you didn't experience any. And then you're going to press your palms together at the heart center. Take the chin to the chest. Bring our practice together to a close. Namaste.